Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Went out to the barrel chest the other day. Me and my brother Rico took him out there and introduced him to Martin and showed him what kind of craft beer was available to us here in the Roanoke Valley, since Kroger's can't seem to get it right. And if you want something fresh, you need to go to there instead of going to Kroger's when they're trying to sell you beers that's 4, 5, 6 months old for IPAs. So guess what it is, though. I mean, I harped on all the time about the distribution of craft beer in this state, and especially this area. It's horrible. So he had a good time. I'm glad he come down, and we got to sip on a few unique beers, and especially the Utopia that we did. So I think he enjoyed it thoroughly. So I do appreciate him coming by and spending the weekend with me and bringing that wonderful beer package that he brought, man. And the glasses. Unbelievable. Freaking unbelievable, this guy. What a pal. What a good friend. What a true brother to me. So I told him he's welcome here anytime. This is Stone Brewing's Ripper. And what it is a hopped up pale ale. And they're using different hops from the Pacific Northwest and even Australia on this one. So the IBUs, this is only a 5.6%, 5.7% alcohol is what's got on the can here. And I'm pretty sure it's a fairly new release. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. And Rate Beer's already got it at 5.6%, so maybe they did do it before. I just haven't had it or haven't seen it. And they've got 5.6 on it. Beer Abbott has got 5.7. They got it right. And Untapped has it at 5.7. And nobody has the IBUs except for Untapped, and they have it at 40. So it's a hopped up pale ale with 40 IBUs. Shouldn't be very bitter. Should be very nice, tropical, citrusy, and all that stuff going on. But they've used some Australian hops, so a lot of times those hops, I think they use Galaxy. Let me read the commercial description on this. It says here, when it came to devising the concept of our next pale ale, we drew inspiration from the coastal locale of Southern Cal and the land down under, sourcing classics, Cascade hops from the Pacific Northwest and Australian Galaxy hops. We made the beer both lovers of resinous green buds and rip-curling surfers will find downright rad. At the same time, we stayed true to our San Diego love of pushing the hop boundaries of the style. While some might think it lingers on the edge far closer to an IPA, with all the dry hop flavor and aroma, it's actually right in line with the current day interpretation of a West Coast pale. Ours just so happens to have an Aussie accent that yields a juicy amount of grapefruit and passion fruit. So veg out or venture out. Either way, rip one open and taste for yourself this awesome golden amber nectar. So, and to me, the New Zealand and the Australian hops have a little spiciness to them. So we'll see what it brings to the table. That's all we need to talk about here, guys. So while I pop the top on this, I will tell you the cuisine is Pan-Asian. Cheese of the earthy Camembert Fontina. Your nutty cheeses, Asiago of Colby, Parmesan, tangy brick Adam feta. And the meat is poultry, they say here. Glassware, pint, backer, knife, tumbler, mug, stein, Sidell. I'm using my favorite tulip glass here, the Sovereign beer glass. And not recommended for extended salaries. Seems to be rather carbonated there with the amount of head I've got poured on this one. About a finger and a half head I'll pour on that. Over to the light. It's a little darker amber color for a pale. I mean, it is a rich amber color, guys. It looks really, really good. Nice head pour on that. Look at that. Very nice. And on the bottom it says here it was canned on December 16th of 2016. And today is the 17th of January. So it is 1 month old. 1 month and 1 day. So let's get a nose to it. See what we got. And I actually purchased one of these, and Rico purchased one for me. So we're going to shout this one out to Rico, my brother. Very citrusy, nice piney grapefruit. And some pineapple and mango in there. Very nice tropical fruit notes in here. Oh, that smells wonderful. Wonderful. And a month old. I mean, like I said, if you want to get a fresh beer, you're not going to get it at Kroger's. That's for damn sure. Or Food Line or anywhere like that. You have to go to a craft beer store like, Martin and them are doing out there at the Barrel Chest. So, I'm going to shout out to Martin too. Smells wonderful, guys. Smells awesome. It does smell like an IPA. I'll be straight up honest with you. But with 40 IBUs, shouldn't have a bunch of bitterness on the back end. So let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. Cheers, Martin. Now, on the taste, all that wonderful citrusiness in there, and the pine and grapefruit and pineapple and tropical fruit notes. But I am getting a little spiciness from them Australian Galaxy hops. Not much, but I can taste just a little bit of spiciness in there. And it's not bitter whatsoever. Very easy drinking. That's pretty tasty. For a pale ale, for a hopped up pale ale, look at the lacing on the glass. Wow, very impressive. That's delicious. I like it. Like I said, if Kroger's had this on this side of town where I live, where I didn't have to drive all the way across town to see Martin and those guys, I would buy this beer. Even though it's only a 5.7%, it's very, very tasty. It is. Well, let's right out of the fridge. Let's let it warm up and take it back and let her have a couple sips out of it, see what she thinks of it, and we'll come back and give me the final grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting on it about 20 minutes or so. It's very tasty. As fresh as this is, it's pretty damn tasty for a hopped up pale ale. I enjoyed this one, and now that it's warmed up to room temperature, or almost, I am definitely getting that spiciness from the Australian hops. Low bitterness on this, very easy drinking, very, very damn tasty. Like I said, if this does show up in the Kroger's on this side of town where we buy our go-to beers, I would probably buy this beer again. Although it's only a 5.7%, I like my beers around 7% or a little bit bigger. But very enjoyable, very easy drinking. Be a good one if you want to get into a pale ale from something else, maybe a macro or something, but it does have a strong hop presence. But you're not going to get that heavy bitterness that the IPAs you're going to have with this one. So maybe a good one to get introduced to some hoppy beers without having all that bitterness to go with it. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was damn tasty. Final chug. That's delicious. That is really good, guys. I'm going to probably go against the grain on this one. To me, this is an A beer, and I'm going to give it to 8, which is an A minus. Great for me. I'll be a 92 on this one, guys. It's got the ABV on the can, and it's got the date on the bottom. Doesn't have the IBUs. Of course, it's a pale ale, but I would like to see them put that on there to let you know that it's only a 40 IBUs, so you'd know that it's not going to be something that's going to be super bitter. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to put it. Very delicious. I enjoyed this. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 86 in the very good range. I think it's better than 86, guys. I do. I really do. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer has 89. I think it's better than an 89. They have 89 overall, 92 in the style. And our final check-in is Untapped, and they have it at 3.8, which is their B+. Well, the way they go, 4.5 is 4.5, something about 4.56 or 7 is about the best grade I've ever seen from those guys. So this may be a B+, or it may be an A- in their grade. So very tasty. I enjoyed this. Very nice. So if you've had this one from Stone, the Ripper Pale Ale, a hopped up Pale Ale, let me know what you think. And come on back tomorrow. Let's go dig something tasty out of the fridge. See you then.